How's it going, guys? It's Kyle, or the How To Guy 123 here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to download Among Us for free on the PC or Mac. And we're going to be doing this the legal way. There's no pirating here. And basically how this works is we're going to be downloading an Android emulator onto our PC, and Among Us on Android and iOS is actually free. So we just download the free Android version onto the Android emulator onto our PC. And the nice thing about Among Us is it's cross-platform, so it doesn't matter if we're playing on the Android version, iOS version, or the PC version, they can all play with each other. But anyways, let's go ahead and get right into the tutorial. So to begin, go ahead and head into the description below, and I'll leave a link for BlueStacks, and BlueStacks is a free Android emulator. There's a whole bunch of Android emulators out there, but in my opinion, BlueStacks is probably the best in terms of performance and ease of use. So once you're on this page, go ahead and click the big green download button here to start the download for BlueStacks. And it's going to ask you where you want to save the installer, and I'm just going to put mine on my desktop just for easy access. And once it's done installing, we can go ahead and minimize or exit out of our browser. And let's go ahead and open up this installer here. So just double click on it, click on yes, and this window is going to pop up. Go ahead and click on install now. You can click on customize installation if you want to change where BlueStacks is installed, but for now I'll just leave it on the default path and click on install now. So now it's going to go ahead and download BlueStacks, and depending on your internet speed, this might take some time, so I'll go ahead and speed through this process. So the installer went ahead and finished the download for BlueStacks, and now it's going to try and extract the files and actually install the program. So this also might take a few minutes, so once again I'll be back when it's done installing. Alright, so the install for BlueStacks is just finished, and now it's going to go ahead and actually open up the emulator itself. So now it's saying starting BlueStacks, please wait. Alright, so awesome, BlueStacks has finished starting up, and now we need to sign into our Google Play account or Google account to install apps. So go ahead and click on sign in. Click on sign in again. And now go ahead and sign in with your Google account. So once you enter your password, it's going to ask you if you accept the terms of service. Go ahead and click on I agree. And now it's going to ask you if you want to back up any data on your BlueStacks emulator to Google Drive. We can actually probably just go ahead and uncheck this. I don't really think it's super necessary. So now go ahead and click on accept. So once you're done signing in, it's going to automatically take you to the Google Play Store. And now we can go ahead and install Among Us onto our BlueStacks emulator. So just come up here and search for Among Us. And there it is, so go ahead and click on it. Now go ahead and click on install. And now this might take about a minute to install. It's not a super big app to install, so it should only take about a minute. Alright, so Among Us has finished installing. And the nice thing about BlueStacks is it actually puts a desktop icon on our desktop for the app. So every time you just want to play Among Us, you can just double click on the icon here and it'll bring you straight to the app. So you can either click open here, or if you go to home, next, and done, and then click on my games, you can see Among Us here as well. So you can either launch it from the desktop icon or just come to home here, my games, and then Among Us. Anyways, let's go ahead and open it. And now it's going to open the game. And the nice thing about BlueStacks is since Among Us is such a popular game, it already went ahead and well, there's a tutorial there if you want to read through that, but BlueStacks actually already went ahead and mapped your keyboard and controls to the app. So for example, whenever you hit WASD, it's going to use the joystick for you, and all the controls are here for you. So basically BlueStacks just went ahead and already mapped your keyboard to the to touching the screen, if that makes any sense. So it's going to give you an advertisement policy here. Just click on accept. Go down here to the gear here to open the settings, and make sure the controls are set to joystick. And I'm just going to turn the music down because it's super loud. So you can just take your cursor here and click on anything to tap on the screen here. Then we can exit out of it. So like I mentioned, on the side here are all your controls, and you can see these icons here for the different buttons. So for example, if you hit C here, it's going to tap whatever the C icon is over. So let's just go ahead and go to free play just to get accustomed to the controls here. So for example, you can see that space is over the use button here, so whenever I hit space, it's going to use the use button. You can also just take your cursor and click on anything to tap on the screen as well. Also, if you'd like to remap the controls to something else that you'd prefer, just come over here and click on the keyboard icon here, and then click on Open Advanced Editor, and that's going to bring up the controls editor here, and you can just drag any of these controls here and change up or delete the controls to make them the way you would like them. But anyways, I really like the default controls, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Cancel and Discard. Also, if you just want to hide these button icons altogether, just click on the keyboard here, and I think you select on-screen controls. Yep, and that's going to hide all the controls for you. And they still work. So if you wanted to make this full screen, you can maximize it like this, and I think if you hit F11, it's going to completely make the game full screen. So now I'm going to hit Settings and leave game, and let's go ahead and try joining an online game. So click on Online here, and give yourself a name. So I'll just call it the How To Guy, whatever, that's fine. Click on Public, or you can host or join a private game if you'd like. And you can change the server here. So I'm in North America, so I'm going to want to choose North America. Sometimes I've noticed on peak times, the North American servers aren't very good, so sometimes I can change it to Europe and find a game like that. Because the servers of Among Us aren't the greatest. It wasn't really meant to hold this many players. It wasn't meant to be this popular of a game. So the servers aren't the best. It's nothing to do with the emulator if you can't connect. It's usually just the servers. So let's go ahead and click on Public here. And let's just join this one here. And you can see we are now in the game. And you can see that I am the imposter here. And they already did an emergency meeting. One thing I want to mention, so you hit C to open the chat, and so just click on the text box here to open the text box, and you can just start typing with your keyboard. And just press enter, and you're gonna need to hit enter twice to submit your text message to the chat. And that's pretty much all there is to it to installing Among Us on a PC or Mac for free, completely legally. If this video helped, leave a like. If it didn't, leave a dislike. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to help you guys out. So that's pretty much all there is for this video. Thank you guys for watching, have fun, and I'll see you guys in my next video.